Singapore is a very small country. We have very few natural resources other than our people. So education for us play a very important role. We have about 360 schools, 450,000 students, and about 30,000 teachers in our system.
The people whom we draw into the teaching profession, it is not just about a job or even a vocation, because it calls for people with the calling and the passion to realize that education is about building the next generation. It is about equipping the next generation with the knowledge, the truth, in order to have proper citizenship and good society building and economic development.
What we do here is to emphasize that learning is a priority. You've come to school to learn. In addition, we impress upon them leadership is our responsibility. Your family, your neighborhood, society is not going to get better by chance. It is going to rely on you and your help and your friends to make this world a better place. So, in the course of the day, we encourage everyone, care for one another, show yourself to be a person for others. Have a keenness to learn in the classroom and outside the classroom, in all activities that you're part of. And anything that you do, do it well. Have ambition, have high expectations for yourself. Next, believe in yourself. You can do it. Thirdly, be committed. Put in the effort, the time and energy, and finally, develop the discipline and stamina to achieve your life goals. It is not difficult. Success is as simple as ABCD. What we have tried to do is make teaching visible to the learner. How have we gone about doing that? Well, at the start of a lesson, learning goals are clarified and specified to the students. They are not cast in stone, they are not fixed. It is something that the teacher can propose, but it is negotiated with the student. Next, we provide the students with a clear example, in effect, an exemplar of what standard we are hoping all can achieve. Once we are clear about the standards, next, in the course of the lesson, we are conscious to engage them. And we do this through a gradual release of responsibility. Typically, the teacher would begin by role modeling and showing what is expected, and over time, as the students work together, as they work individually, they take over the responsibility for their learning.
In Montfort Secondary School, we take the time to understand our students' needs. We realize that our students are visual, kinesthetic, and tactile. And so when we craft our materials for the Applied Learning Program, we did exactly that. We keep instruction time to the minimum, we give students a lot of hands-on practice, and the feedback is real-time. So they get to build something very hands-on, and after that they challenge each other to make their product even better.
We get our inspiration from our students, firstly. We want to find out what my students enjoy learning, so we will do surveys to find out whether they will enjoy learning about digital music, about the latest songs that they listen to, what kind of music genre they are keen on. So from there, we will develop music programs to suit the needs of our students and also to actually engage them. So when we do guitar lessons, we will choose songs that the students are more familiar with, songs that probably my colleagues will not know and the students are interested in.
We need to have a strong culture of learning among the staff. And that's how we have instituted professional learning communities for that to take place. But over and above that, there are numerous platforms for sharing across schools and for teachers to attend various workshops.
We come together weekly to talk about the subsequent lessons. So in that lesson, we go through all materials that is supposed to be delivered in the following week. And teachers come together to share what they know and also what don't they know. And through this sharing, we clear all doubts and all teachers will then progress at the same pace.
One key question we ask ourselves when we come together, bring the evidence of students' learning so that the conversation doesn't happen in a vacuum. There is evidence of students learning, and then we know what they are actually learning and what they are not learning. And that provides the foundation and the basis for the conversation in the course of the 1 hour or 1.5 hours that they are there. The ideas that stem from that conversation are then applied in the course of the week, where teachers visit each other to see how these ideas are being implemented. Now, because they have co-created it, they have a vested interest to see it work.
And it's a team effort collectively just to make this program work. In fact, not only in this program, but we do that for all subjects in school and in Singapore.
Take out your smartphones. Get ready. If you can get the correct answer quickly, okay, you'll get higher score compared to your friends. Okay, good. Let's see.
We expose students to electronics, computer programming, microcontrollers. Yeah, that's what we do. Every student in school will go through this program. After they have developed the standard product that everybody is supposed to build, we challenge them. Okay, how can you modify to make it better now? How can you modify the code to make the effect different? And then team A is able to do this. Can everybody else follow and do the same? Or can you make it even better? So that with this competition element in the lesson, so students are motivated and excited to learn more, right? So the hunger for knowledge is there. And then it pushes everybody along, including the teacher. Sometimes I get surprised by what our students can build.
Montfort Secondary School had a very humble beginning. We started off in a 2-story building. The parish priest of a nearby Catholic church started out with just 2 classes, English language classes and Chinese language classes. Now at that time, the neighborhood, there were many plots of farmland and there was a fishing village nearby. So you can imagine the households in this neighborhood did not see education as a priority, because there was much work to do at the port or in the farm. The school pioneers went round from house to house. In time, as they saw that when their kids graduated and could afford a better life, more of the households in the vicinity were convinced that education was a pathway to a better life. Over the decades, facilities have improved, new programs were established, but for all of us, what really has been special is the bond with the community. There's a deep sense of gratitude among the many alumni who come back, sometimes with tears in their eyes, saying that this school has transformed me.